Hello and welcome to today's Dalal Street Week Ahead video. Now in today's Dalal Street Week Ahead video, we'll be taking a look at three stocks. I'll take a look at Cipla, I'll take a look at Bajaj Auto, and I'll take a look at HDFC Bank. All three I will share my perspective on the equity front, option buying front and option selling front. And in some of them I'm already in, and I'll share what my logic is on why I'm bullish or bearish on any of them. But before you do all of that, let's take a look at the news affecting our markets this week. Now, this week is going to be a pretty heavy news week. This year, number one, we have the inflation rate for India, America, and China coming out. The India inflation rate will naturally move our markets. If it is a good number, they'll move it positively. And the inflation rates of US and China also tend to give us a special opening move over the first 1 hour sort of. So these three are to watch, but the main real news which is there is on Friday, 14th November, the Bihar assembly election results will be coming out. So those will have a huge impact on the markets. But thankfully it's coming out after the Nifty and Sensex expires. Nifty is on Tuesday and Sensex is on Thursday. So it will go into the next weekly series of both. So this weekly series will be sort of avoided. So it will make things a bit more peaceful. The real pressure will come on the markets on Thursday on whether they want to shoot up or otherwise. So that's really it on the news front. Now let's take a look at the three stocks which I said. I'll start with Cipla, then I'll go to Bajaj Auto, then I'll go to HDFC Bank. Now when we come on to Cipla I am bullish on it. This is as the stock had a sudden climb up within the range, and then it had a sudden drop. Why I say within the range is if we look at it, if we look at the stock in a bigger picture, this is a box range it is trading in, and now according to me it's reached a point at which I have gone bullish on it, and I have bought in three things. I bought it as an equity, I have sold puts in it because I am bullish, so if it rises or stays here I'll make money, and I've also bought futures in it, so which are hedged to limit exposure. Now how I look at Cipla, as long as it holds between 1450 and 1485, this stock can do well. So provided even if it was to break this and go to this, I'm not really worried. As long as it holds this zone, it's got a good chance of going up to 1548. So how am I trading it on the, let's say, equity front? I can be comfortable with that, but let's say on the futures front. On the futures front, if it breaks this point, which is roughly 1525, then it's going to be having a sprint up to 1548. If it breaks that, it goes to 1603. So my take on Cipla is that I am positive on it, and as long as it holds this zone, I believe it will be making a dash to 1548 in the coming sessions and 1603. But it has to break from above 1525 to be a safe long. Right now it's a risky long, but to be a safer long, it has to clear that zone and this zone. So that's really what my outlook is on. On the PE sell front, it's 1450 and below puts I've sold, which will earn me premium as long as it stays in this range or rises. So I'm not bearish on this one. Next we'll take a look at Bajaj Auto. Now Bajaj Auto has also formed a range, and how I look at it also, I'm also positive on this one for only one reason. If you look at it, number one, we got bounce off the same range earlier. This range has supported the stock number one time, number two, and now we have reached it again. So as long as Bajaj Auto is above 8600 and 8420, I'm going to be starting to look for building a bullish position on the stock. I have not entered it yet, but if it continues to hold this point, I may buy it as an equity, or I may sell puts in it for an upward move to 9070 and 9150. That view will get negated if it breaks 8420, as that will be the end of the box range. But as long as it is within this zone, I'm watching it, I'm waiting for it to get a bit of a change in the volume, breakdown of the volume, and also the black line here again to take a turn. Once it does, I will be going long in it, provided it has held this zone. So on Bajaj, it's not made an entry yet, so it's not yet ready for an entry, but it's something that this week can end up giving a bullish signal to go long for target of 9070 to 9150, and if it clears that, it goes up to 9380. So that's really it for Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Auto. And now let's take a look at HDFC Bank. Slowly. Now HDFC Bank is also another one that has been sort of dilly-dallying around here, and now I think it is getting ready for a bounce. So if it forms a bit of a bullish pattern at around 970 or 952, it will be having an upturn to 1005, and it can go to 1032. So my take on it is that as long as it holds these zones, it's going to start forming a bullish bounce here to go to 1005 easily. So HDFC Bank is another one I'm not yet entered, but I am going to most likely be entering it on Monday or Tuesday's trading session. I'm waiting for it to either touch this and hold it properly, or touch this and hold it properly, then it will give a good bounce. Why I'm not saying a short on it even though it is here in the middle? Because I think this is a very major support, and even if it breaks it, it can go down here and then have a bounce with, let's say, the wick can touch here and the body of the price bar will still stay above this zone sort of. So that's how I look at HDFC Bank. But if it does that, I'll sell puts of most likely 950 rupees and below, and also go and sell calls of 1020 and above, because it will go up to here. Then this is a very important resistance zone for it. So that's it for today's video. Now all the three stocks I've shared, I'm bullish on them, and that's Cipla is, I think, already started developing its move. Bajaj Auto and HDFC Bank are very close to starting to take that step to go into a clean up move to begin. So that's it. If you liked the video, then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell. Thank you.